Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. As you can see today, I have something completely different than what I usually do. I actually have an extra group here of which you will be selecting from. As you can see, I have these stunning images of these handsome gentlemen here in front of me. These are actually all characters, which this is just scratching the surface, honey. These are all characters from my book, which is out now. This is actually a proof copy, folks. I'm still waiting on mine to show up. But this is the book. It is available on Amazon. The links to everything is down below. If you want to find out, I'm not going to tell you who these gents are, okay? You're going to have to head over to my website, which the link to that is also in the drop-down box below, to find out. Each week, I am going to be revealing the natal charts and information about the personalities, delving into psychology, basically, of each one of the characters, which you will get to know as time goes on. But if you really want to get to know them, you're going to have to read the book. So I'm not going to tell you who's who here, but let me tell you. I am in love with some of these for sure. Okay, so yeah, we have 4 groups, as you can see. Please do remember that this is a general reading and not a personal one. So there's no reason to take anything personally. If it's not resonating, just take what does, leave the rest. There's no need for any angst here. Okay, this is for the public. It is YouTube, and let's all be kind while we're here, shall we? So what we're delving into today is the string of fate is bringing you together. Could this be your spouse, the love of your life? Who is this person? How do you meet? Etc., etc. So we have the 4 groups: Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. Please take a moment to pause and whichever face that you are the most attracted to, go ahead and select that one. This is going to be fun, so let's go ahead and get into those of you who selected Group 1 with this handsome guy. This one is quite special, and I'm going to get into this on my blog, on my website in the coming weeks. If you have not checked out the About page, my About page on my webpage, it gives you a little bit of backstory as to how I basically started writing my book and how I did it a little bit. I'm touching, just like scratching the surface. But of course, this is the book, folks. This will not be here if you purchase a copy. Obviously, this is a proof copy for me. But anyway, this is the book. It is available on Amazon in hardcover, paperback, as well as Kindle. You can check it out for yourself. The link to that is in the drop-down box below. You could also head to my website, which also leads you to that as well. But again, you might want to sign up for the newsletter on for my website. So every week or bi-weekly, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I think maybe weekly. I don't know. And I'll let everybody know. I'm going to be sending out a newsletter. Now, you want to follow along with the blog because pretty much every week I'm going to be posting at least, one post. I've already posted more than one, like I posted more than one yesterday. But I'm going to be delving into the characters in my book a bit and showing their natal charts. So you can actually see what this person is about by looking at it. And then later on, I'm going to do synastry charts and stuff like that, which is really kind of fun. So anyway, this is for Group 1 who are attracted to this man here. We're going to take a look to see the string of fate is bringing you together. Could this be your spouse or the love of your life? Who is this person? How do you meet? Okay, we're going to set him aside here. Bye-bye, honey. And that one's got some backstory to it, okay? Let me tell you on that one. So let's see what comes up in the cards here. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Oh my God. This is wild. So we have Libra, the idealist. We have Venus, love, which of course Venus rules Libra. That's kind of fascinating. We have unconventional. Can you guys see that? That little moss poof is getting in the way a little bit there. And we have travel. Wow. And we have a train. We also have, let's give it a try and go for a ride. Okay, that's kind of weird. And we have the 5th house, and we have sextile for our love aspect and our love here. And we have Leo energy. And this is so fascinating that we have Leo, considering we have the Queen of Wands. So this is definitely fire sign energy. We have air, fire and air, definitely. This person is most definitely Venus dominant, or you are. If you are one of these zodiac signs, well, hey, obviously you're seeing this for a freaking reason. You're definitely going to meet your spouse. I get the sense that this relationship is not a conventional. Read my book. Seriously, you will enjoy it. So I get the sense that your relationship with this person is not the norm. Okay. It's extraordinarily exciting. It's very passionate love. Okay. Because we're dealing with 5th house. This person absolutely lights you up, and they're very exciting. I get the sense that you definitely start out like, you know, I feel like there's some sort of distance between you. Hence the reason maybe why it's unconventional, but travel is what brings you guys together. And what's so funny is he's on a motorcycle in this image right here, and she's obviously on the back going for a ride. I get the sense your person could be heavy into like riding bikes, like, you know, motorcycles, motorbikes, or maybe they even race them. That could be a possibility. That's pretty specific, but they absolutely adore you. This is someone I'm not seeing. Okay. This is the beginnings of a love interest. Okay. I'm not seeing per se that this could be, I feel like this is going to develop slowly because we have Libra. That's the 7th house. That is the marriage partner usually. You know, that's like our partnerships. It's all partnerships really. It's friendships, lovers, it's our spouse. And it starts in the 5th house though. Okay, that's where that love interest, that love spark. I get the sense that this is going to be one of these kind of things that starts off slowly. It's unconventional. It's not going to be like everybody else. You guys are unique. There's something very different about you. You're the unexpected. You're exciting. You're not boring. Okay. But this is going to occur definitely in a time where there's some sort of offer, monetary offer coming in. This could even be the person that is offering it to you. This could be a business partnership, even how you meet or something, but this person is definitely from your past. Okay. Past life connection, which is often what the string of fate has to do with. It has to do with a person that you're destined to go through lifetimes together with, and you have much to do, much to learn. You know, you guys were meant to be, okay, in one way or another. Okay. Every lifetime, love doesn't necessarily like the love of your life doesn't, you know, that one special soul, that one special person, it manifests in different ways in each lifetime. Sometimes it could be a student teacher. It could be a parent and a child. It could be brothers or sisters. It could be something like this, where you have that deep, never ending bond of love, a special type of magical connection that you know that you've known this person many times, and you just fall into. It's definitely very easy. And this says flowing easily here with the sextile. So this is 3 of Wands. This person could definitely be into communication. You could be doing some sort of career where you're communicating a lot. Often this is called the writer's card of all things. Yes, we're talking about my book here today. And, you know, the writer's card is coming up. But this is someone from your past. And you know what's kind of crazy is, you know, the thumbnail for this reading and what this reading is about, the string of fate. And look at what is around her. There is literally that red string of fate. It's like it's draped around her shoulders. It's kind of crazy. You know, I'm seeing that. It's also depending on what type of spiritual practices that you follow. I know those who are definitely into ancient Greek and following, you know, the ancient Grecian ways of religion, they definitely have a cord that they do wear over their shoulders to indicate which deity that they are connected to. That could be something else. There's something like that here as well. Maybe Aphrodite is somebody you feel very close to or connected to. And we are dealing with the house of love affairs and Venus. Hey, you know, there it is right there. Okay. But you are doing some traveling. It has something to do with your career, communications, when you meet this person. And I'm seeing that big old tortoise. It almost looks like a snapping turtle right there, which I have seen one this big in my backyard that came in from the forest and the creek. And they're extraordinary creatures. But that's slow and steady wins the race. That is what is different about you guys. You just know you're meant to be, so there's no need to rush it. And you don't want to. You want to savor every second that you have together and just enjoy life. You're not in a hurry to impregnate or any of that kind of stuff. You just want to savor each other's energy and really enjoy it. And I feel like you're doing very well monetarily when this happens. And so you just want to celebrate life and enjoy it. And perhaps you guys are traveling quite a bit together. There's something very exciting, very thrilling about this. And, you know, I'm seeing that little goatee right there, little floaty goatee. I mean, that could be like literally, and the tortoise and rabbits, definitely, because there's rabbits here, rabbits here. They could be a sign in synchronicity for you. I also even feel snakes, maybe year of the snake. Oh, isn't that coming up? Isn't that next year? Go ahead, comment in the drop-down box if I think I'm pretty sure next year's year, 2025 is year of the snake. I think it's wood snake. Am I wrong? Somebody comment and let me know. But they could be born in year of the rabbit or year of the snake even, okay? Anyhow, some keywords, okay? I do feel like this is definitely a love match and it just flows. It's just good, you know? There's no, like you feel very comfortable. You don't feel insecure with this person at all. So with Libra, it says harmonious, cooperative, balanced, socially aware, artistic, people-pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, geometric, graceful, considerate, obliging, indecisive, judgmental, and flattering. Now, while I was reading that, something pummeled into my head super hard. This person actually could be born in, is the Pluto and Libra generation, which is Generation X. Okay, that's my generation. That's definitely who this person could be a part of that generation, which it is. This is what we are all about. Totally. Okay. We're about justice. We're about fairness. We're about finding the equal. We're finding our equal. That's what we search for. We long for. We want to find the other half of our soul. We're not trying to destroy things. We're not trying to freaking, go to extremes or anything. We want balance. We want fairness in society. We want women to be equal to men when it comes to pay. Okay, as well. I get the sense this person understands this and they long for it as well. They want to find their other half, the counterpart, the one, okay, who is our partner, our equal, not someone to dominate, not someone to be, a daddy or a sugar mama or something like this. We want somebody who is our equal, who helps us to become who we're supposed to be. Like we encourage each other and want to stoke the flames to become our best. It's somebody who encourages you to be all you can be, basically. With the Venus here, it says beauty, harmony, romance, charm, receiving, sensuality, luxury, wealth, diplomacy, magnetism, value, pleasure, adornment, adoration, attraction, indulgence, taste, and style. Often where your Venus is placed, it can indicate where you can make money, okay? For some of you, it's definitely the third house. Hello, friends. Or it's in the seventh house, maybe. Okay. And through partnerships, through your marriage partner, okay, is how you can make your money. The Venus placement also does talk about where you can find love, like through what avenue in life. Okay. The house will tell you a little bit about that. Who the partner is, you got to look to the relationship houses for that, like the descriptor of like literally their rising or their sun sign, which I do readings for that, by the way, over on my Patreon. But anyway, this is a very unconventional relationship, but it works and it's positive. It's good. You don't want to be like everyone else. Okay. You're not the minivan type. That's what I get here. Okay. And some of you might be watching this going, oh, but I want that. Believe me, you will change as you age. what you thought you wanted will oftentimes be like, oh, I ran through my freaking, oh, thank God I didn't do that. You know, like you will be like that as you age. Trust me on this. You know, it's like I look back, I was reading through a dream journal that I found from the year 2000, and I was blown away because I literally predicted shit that happened recently, like circa now, way back then. I mean, that's crazy. I was like freaking out last night when I was reading it. And it's, what was I saying? Shit, I just lost my train of thought. Oh my God, sorry guys. Anyhow, anyway, the seventh house, okay, this is your person. You know, I feel like, yes, this is going to grow. This is one of these relationships that's going to flourish. It's going to start off slow, but there's a good reason for that because there's no bullshit here. This is like, you guys are really good together. So fifth house, meet at the park, music venue, art show, or at a class. Playful attraction, having kids. Now you will talk about this at some point, okay? Maybe your children, now there are specific houses that you can look to and aspects that literally tells you how many kids you will have. I know how to do this. I do it in readings if you want, okay? Again, over on Patreon. But let me tell you, this technique, it's freaking eerily spot on and creeped the shit out of me when I learned how to do it. I was like, oh my God. But yeah, you guys definitely have some aspects that you will have children, the possibility of having kids. We have free will. We don't have to have children. And sometimes children don't come from us birthing them ourselves. They come from marriages that, you know, you meet somebody and you marry them or you're with them and they have children already. So they become your children too, you know, like the step parent. So it also says having kids, being romantic. Oh yes, there's nothing but romance here. It's very satisfying. I get the sense you guys are both extremely busy people as well. And I feel like when this happens, like you've been waiting for that ship to come in for a while, okay? You've been waiting for this moment, but it's coming. That string of fate has connected you and you're not escaping it, honey. It's going to happen in due course. You cannot rush it. So just get over that. Quit trying to rush things. You do you. You do all the positive things. Be social, get out, have friends, travel, enjoy things. Through this process, you are setting yourself up for success and you're setting yourself up for meeting this person, okay? So with sextile, it says flowing easily, inspiring each other, very compatible, good relationship, mutual growth, friendly and flirty. Yes. And also, by the way, when I was mentioning the dream journal stuff, I think that's what I was talking about, yes? God, it's been a long week. It's been a long month. Anyway, I get the sense you guys should be really doing that, okay? I cannot express this enough. It is creepy. I've been doing it for decades now, okay? And when you go back and you read through it, you will often find that you have predicted and you have seen visions of things that will happen in the future. Whenever, like have a journal sitting next to the bed, you know, and a pen. So immediately when you wake up, you start writing it down, or you can record it onto your phone, like voice messages. And then actually, I recommend don't just leave it on the phone. I think you should literally write it out and keep it in a book. That way you can go back and reference it. And it's kind of crazy when you do that, like what's going to happen. You're going to predict. I feel like this group could definitely predict the success and things that are coming to you. But it's going to require you to be very charismatic. It's going to require you to step outside of your comfort zone. It's going to require you to travel. It's going to require you to open up to love. You can't be a recluse hiding with your head in the sand and expect to find this. This requires you to take action. And when you do, you will not regret it. And what I'm seeing with that train is very interesting. Look at all those. I feel like we have the roses there. I'm assuming those are those supposed to be lilies, or those are like water lilies, I think, in that image right here. Yeah. So water lilies, we have I don't think that's cherry blossoms, is it? It looks almost too pink. Maybe it's just because of the way they developed it, but cherry blossoms, or else, you know, there's red bud trees that look kind of like this as well. There's several trees that blossom and turn really pink like this. in spring. Why? Remember how I was saying like year of the snake and stuff? I believe it's next year. And I'm seeing like that time of year where it's like that transition from spring into summer possibly could be happening here, because we have Leo energy here. Okay. And we literally have the Queen of Wands. So yeah. But this is definitely your ideal. This is definitely a love match, but it's not going to be like everybody else. You guys are unique. You're meant to do unique things and explore the world and have fun before you go developing crotch fruit. You know what I mean? Before you have those little nose miners and cock blocks running around your house. Because believe me, folks, that's what they are. Okay? So anyhow, also I get the sense like crystals, like you guys using specific crystals. You know what? I'm going to fucking pull you a card for this shit. Because yeah, I have a feeling there's like some sort of, where's my crystal cards? Right here. So the use of crystals can help you with your manifestations and to help manifest success. And you guys don't go, oh, that's just a bunch of hogwash. Trust me, it's not. Energy is energy, especially if you practice any sort of shamanism. You will know that that is not bullshit. Everything has energy. And everything gives off energy. And I was literally looking at a thermal camera last night in my house, which I was wearing some crystal bracelets yesterday, like all day. I took them off and they had been off for a while, okay? And my husband shot the camera, and it was shooting it around like where they were sitting, and they were glowing so damn bright, it wasn't even funny. I'm like, I can't believe the energy is still there. The warmth is still there. And it was like a while that I had taken them off. What's up with that? That's pretty cool, huh? I mean, seriously. So don't underestimate these things and don't be so close-minded. And oh my God, this is such a good one. Woo! You guys got pyrite. Hello. Look at that. This is definitely an abundance crystal to bring wealth and success into your life. Holy shit. Pyrite, luck, prosperity, success, the gold standard when it comes to crystals. Pyrite attracts abundance, wealth, and prosperity, known as fool's gold. Pyrite encourages you to follow your dreams and envision your desires. Manifesting powers are high when this crystal is at play. Pyrite has that spark, literally. Pyrite can create fire when struck against another stone or metal and is believed to contain the element of fire in its core. Pyrite also acts as a powerful protector, shielding you from negativity and protecting the integrity of your aura. Strike fast and don't look back. And it's kind of funny, we're talking about fire and we have Leo and the Queen of Wands. And look at that fire lit up over her head. This is definitely a crystal you want to keep on you, use, wear, like get yourself some pyrite jewelry. And stuff. Why is this bottle doing this? Get over there. So yeah, this is when you want to like work, especially if you're doing love manifestations. And because I feel like your career and love is definitely connected here. Travel. Yeah, you need to get your butt out there and explore, folks, because you're going to meet someone quite extraordinary this way. And straight up, the fact that you're talking about kids, I feel like this is a long-term relationship for sure. Okay. So yeah, very interesting. So that's it. That's all. Besides the Six of Cups, this is somebody from a past life, definitely. I mean, could it be somebody from like where you grew up? Maybe. I feel like more past life connection here for sure. Okay, guys. So that's it. That's all I have for you. If you would like to check out more readings like this, you can go ahead and head over to my Patreon. Please do head over to my website and definitely get yourself a copy of my book so you can read along and understand who you selected here for the group that you chose. It's fun stuff, you guys. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye. Those of you who selected group 2 with this handsome fellow, again, if you want to learn about who this is, please do read my book here. It is available on Amazon right now with the hardcover, paperback, and Kindle forms. You can learn more about it, and as well as our characters here over on my website, which is in the drop-down box below. It is asaurelia.com. Go ahead and head over there. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter so you don't miss. I will be sending them out possibly weekly or bi-weekly. I haven't decided yet, but in the blog, I talk about and I will introduce characters, like a couple characters every week. I am putting their natal information and everything. I'm not giving away too much. I'm not going to give away spoilers. You're just going to have to read the book to get to know the person, but you get to have a little sneaky peek at their astrology to see what's going on with them. It is a lot of fun. This book is action-packed and a lot of adventure and a lot of fun and a lot of hotness. So definitely get yourself a copy and read along so you know what the hell's going on here. Okay, for this handsome guy right here, you're going to be so surprised. Anyway, this is going to be your reading. Let's see who the string of fate is bringing you towards. And if this is your spouse, the love of your life, you know, who's this person, how you meet, all that stuff. Wow. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. We have Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and we have the Ten of Swords. Okay. We have the 11th house with the Edge. We have the Sun. Okay. I have a feeling this person, or you do, have your house, your Sun in the 11th house, which of course is Aquarius's house. We do have the Queen of Swords. So there's heavy Aquarian energy here, I feel, as well as Sagittarius energy. Fascinating stuff. We have admiration. We have challenges. Look at that Mount Fuji there. We have, oh, I love this card. I want you so bad it stresses me out. Yeah, I see that right there with that Ten of Swords. We have Mars. Oh, wow, there it is. Mars, love influence. And we have Jupiter, love influence. It's no wonder you feel stressed out that you want them so bad, because the longer you're around this person, the more your feelings expand, and that libido and that sexual attraction definitely lights up. I get the sense, though, this does not come without challenges, but any decent, and I'm not kidding when I say this, you guys, relationship won't, I mean, every relationship comes with challenges. This is just something people have to suck up and quit being a little bitch about, okay? You will, in a long-term relationship, always have challenges, but it's how you surmount those challenges that tells you a lot about your love for each other. And if it really matters, you will surmount those challenges and become even stronger. There are a lot of people who totally wimp out and they run for the hills, you know, they head into the mountains to go hide because they don't want to deal with reality or challenges. But guess what? It's a part of life, and it is the thing that makes you strong. It requires courage. Wherever there is love, there is going to be great fear, and that in itself is a challenge. Okay? And that is a fact. You're not going to escape that. That is the truth. No one's lying here. Love and fear come together. Why does fear? Because you're afraid you're going to lose that person you love so much. You're afraid that they're not going to love you anymore. I mean, there's all kinds of things that go through your head when you fall in love with somebody. It does come in. But whether or not you let those thoughts take you over is the question here, okay? You have to believe in each other, and you have to trust one another. Trust is the foundation. Where there is no trust, there is no love, okay? I'm just saying that, all right? So get used to that one too. But I get the sense there is definitely an ending in your life. There's something that you are finishing up. It could be a course of study when you actually run into this person. I get the sense it's in a time period where you are doing very well monetarily, because the Nine of Pentacles is that abundance. Usually it's the woman with the usually it's like a falcon, or, you know, this in this depiction right here, it looks like a little baby owl. And, you know, she's in the garden. She's a lady of leisure. She's kicking ass and taking names, and she's just, you know, living her best life. That is when this is going to take place. I know many of you are still very young, you know, but I feel like this is more like, you know, college or older. Like you can end up meeting this person at this particular time or afterwards when you're pursuing your career. This is the 10 of Swords, which talks about, this is like the drama queen card. This is a warning for this group. You guys need to not be such drama queens when it comes to challenges in your life. You need to just suck it up and really dig deep into that inner strength. And much like Sagittarius energy, go become that mutable energy and kind of go with the flow and take a breath, step back. If something, if something is really pissing you off, please don't react. Take a moment to compose yourself before you respond to a situation, because I have the feeling somebody who's watching this overreacts all the time, and that need not happen, especially if you're trying to attract, this person in, okay? It can actually delay the meeting of that person. So watch yourself, okay? But I get the sense there's a lot of female energy around this. And you could end up meeting this person through a community that you are a part of, or through a friend. So when there are people that come into your life and you get that funny little feeling, I don't care who it is. It could be a coworker. It could be somebody you work on a group project with. It could be a bestie. It could be part of some kind of like group or club you're a part of. You will know. I'm telling you, it's through this avenue that you meet your person, because we're dealing with the 11th house, okay? And this could have to do with, like, if you work for a big corporation or something, it could be within that structure as well. So the keywords here are friendship, group creativity, community, humanity, hope, tribe, festivals, discoveries, common goals, startups, rebellion, experimentation, and the future. This is the future. Okay. Age of Aquarius, man. That's what we are definitely into that right now. Especially, it's full blown here come November. Okay. When Pluto moves into Aquarius permanently for 2 decades, honey. Okay. You're going to see extraordinary changes in humanity, advancements, questioning of the status quo. If you are an Aquarius sun or an Aquarius rising, this message is most definitely for you. And by the way, I have to mention, this is definitely a book that is for the Aquarian age, okay? Yeah, it is no Pluto and Capricorn shit, okay? Let me just put it to you that way. Okay, so with that being said, I see that when you meet this person, Jupiter and Sagittarius are here. So I get the sense this person has got some heavy Sagittarius energy, or they're straight up are a Sag. You're definitely sexually attracted to one another. There's no doubt about this. And I feel like that this is going to happen when there is an ending, when you finally put an ending to the garbage in your life that you no longer need. And also I feel like when you're moving on from some course of study, because she's in a library and she's reading a book here. Okay. So with the sun, it says essence, energy, self-awareness, life force, spirit, creativity, honor, masculinity, distinction, childishness, ego, individuality, solitude, expression, self-sufficiency, shine, heartbeat, and father. This person is definitely very masculine. And you know what's so funny is you guys chose this. Yeah, definitely very masculine. Okay. So it's kind of wild that came up. But when you're with this person, and also with the Sagittarius and the Jupiter, they could literally be from a different culture or background, or from a different country than you. There's something very different about the two of you. You guys it's like opposites attract energy that I'm feeling here. But they are very close and very influenced by their father. This could also become like later in life, or they are a father already. That could be a possibility, you guys. So you guys definitely admire one another. It's like, oh my God, what movie is that in? It's like an old movie. Is it like the late 90s going into the 2000s? Oh no, it's Ducky. It's Ducky from Pretty in Pink. He says, may I admire you? When they're going into the dance or whatever, when she shows up at the end of the movie, may I admire you. That's like what I feel like. It's that kind of vibe. Where it's like they just adore you. That's like the kind of vibe I feel. All right. Now with the Mars, and you're not going to fucking bitch about it either, because there's definitely going to be an expansion of knowledge when you're with this person. Cultural expansion, like you are going to become aware of, maybe some of you have been way too sheltered and you're very closed off as to how other people in different areas live. This person is going to show you a whole new world, basically, when it comes to that. You're going to probably travel quite a bit together as well. But with the Mars love influence, this is definite hardcore sexual attraction. We have throes of passion, ambitious partner, fearless in love, achieving relationship goals, expressing your desire, reigning in your anger, intense sex, being hotly pursued, and power struggles. Challenges. Okay, there it is. There's something you guys are different. There could be like a lost in translation thing kind of happening here too. But I get the sense that, man, it's funny I said Lost in Translation and there's Mount Fuji. Ha ha. Have you guys seen that movie? I fucking love that movie. Anywho, okay. Hot sex. Yes, this is probably going to be the best you'll ever have. There's going to be a lot of release and a lot of going on here. Again, don't cause drama in your relationship. With Mars there, that could be like, you guys could be very passionate about each other, and that could go in the hot way, in the good way, where it's like you're so passionate, you're so into each other. But when you guys get pissed, explosive. Okay, and we have Jupiter these two things are going to be dominant here, as well as the sun in the synastry of you guys. So lucky in love, staying hopeful, having adventures together, many possible loves, wealthy partner. Look at that. The 9 of Pentacles. This is like you're living the good life, right? Grow as a couple, being outgoing, giving and receiving attention. This is a relationship that is not without its struggles, but it is true, like it begins as friends. So there's that closeness, that friendship. This is definitely the other half of, like that sun energy. This is definitely a very masculine person. But the attraction is most definitely there. I get the sense with this particular group that there's like an open ending here. It's like your free will is going to determine, because of the challenges that you will face, as to where you want to take this. Are you going to break each other's hearts, or are you going to rise above it and learn and grow as a couple? In order to meet this person too, you have to be outgoing, because they definitely are. And it's funny, it says many possible loves. I feel like for both of you, that's definitely the case before you meet one another. You're going to go through a few little love relationships or some, affairs of some kind before you find each other. And when you do, it's like, yeah, I wouldn't even be surprised for someone here. Okay, now this is going to be a little weird, but it's what's coming through. I'm going to tell you. This person could have dated a friend of yours, but they're much better off with you. Okay, it didn't work out between them. And I get the sense that the friend is like, you can have him, because they didn't jive, they didn't click. It's not one of those little jealous bitch little routines where you can't go out with him. That's just the rules of feminism or whatever, This isn't Mean Girls, folks. This is reality. This is like, you guys move past that. And I get the sense that this friend isn't somebody who's like your bestie. Okay. It's within a friend group, and, they know a lot about this person, I feel like, but they found, a love of their own that much better suited. So just know that. Okay, guys. So that's all I'm seeing for this group. Looks like some adventure and some challenge along the way, but definitely you guys admire and adore each other. That's for sure. And the sexual chemistry is lit, which is important in a long-term relationship, folks. I know a lot of people don't think, you don't have to. Yes, you do. You have to look at that person. If you're actually going to be serious about this and you're going to stay with this person for the rest of your life, you have to be attracted to that person and want to be with them. Otherwise, it becomes like a prison, especially if you're a female. Men seem to like fall into this comfort mode, and they're just like, whatever, I'll scratch my crotch and drink beer and watch TV. For women, it's not the case. It's like we will go out of our fucking minds, okay, if that happens. It's like you're in jail, okay, being stuck, tethered to this person who's, okay, so it happens, trust me. In this case, that spark, that admiration, you guys have to put work into your relationship, okay? All relationships require work. But it's like work that you adore, because it's this person you adore. There's going to be good days and bad days, but that's reality, folks. If you want to have a successful marriage, you have to get past challenges And that's just the fact of the fucking matter. And most people won't make it. And that is the honest to God's truth. I've been doing this shit for, come July, 30 years, folks. 30 years. Yep. Okay. You think it wasn't without challenges? Guess again. But guess what? The sexual chemistry is still there. It's still rocking. It's kind of hot. So there you guys have it. Thank you so much. If you would like to check out more readings by me, please head over to my Patreon. The link is in the drop-down box below. And please make sure you head over to my website, asaurelia.com, and make sure you sign up for the newsletter so you don't miss all the fun, exciting stuff that I post up about book-related things, as well as the characters, especially the one you just selected. Again, you're going to have to follow that to find out, because I'm going to reveal all of them over time here. So make sure you're watching, okay? Thank you so much and have a good one. I'll catch you next time. For those of you who selected our group 3, I'm not going to lie. Hot. Okay. This is definitely Ciara's favorite character. That I know. And she was literally helping me, because I had this idea in my head and she was like helping me create him. Definitely. Yeah. I knew what I wanted, and then she helped me perfect this one. And I was like, God damn. Afterward, this is definitely my type. But yeah. This one's a very interesting character. Again, I'm not going to tell you his name. You have to go over to www.asaurelia.com to find out. It's going to be within my blog. I'm going to be introducing each of the characters like every week. I'm going to add them along with their astrology, so you can check that out. But again, if you want to actually get to know him, you're going to have to read the book, okay, which is available on Amazon. This is my proof copy. Sorry for the... not for resale, but I haven't received my other ones yet. They're coming. They're on the way. So yeah, this is the hardcover, obviously. I fucking love the way this came out. Ooh, I love it. So anyway, all right, guys. And book 2 is in the process of being finished up, by the way, which we're going to start editing it in November, which is hotty hot hot. I can't wait to show the cover of that one. That is my favorite cover. Okay, so anyway, this gorgeous creature here. All right, honey. Here we go. Let's see. Who is this person, the String of Fate, that you are connected to? Let's take a look at this and find out, shall we? Oh, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Oh, shit. We have the Moon. Oh, my God. I love this. This is so appropriate. We have the Moon. Wow, this is crazy. We have the Queen of Cups and we have the King of Cups. Look at that, counterparts all the way. This is definitely your spouse. Holy shit, this is crazy. Okay. Oh, wow. We definitely have hardcore Pisces energy here because the Moon. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't even believe this. Okay, you guys definitely have to sign up for my newsletter on my website, so you can please just do it. All right. You will be like, what? So we have Taurus, the bombshell. We have Chiron with healing. This is fucking wild. Holy shit. With healing. We also have New Direction. We have Watchful. We have, yes. Oh my God, this is so appropriate for Taurus. I want to savor every last drop of you. Oh, yes, indeedy. We have oh my God, we have Venus love influence. Hello, the ruler of Taurus. This is crazy. Oh my God, you guys don't even know how crazy this is. You have got to freaking check out the blog on my webpage and follow it along in the next coming weeks, okay? We have the Moon influence. Wow. By the way, the Moon likes being in Taurus. Some people say that the Moon is actually kind of like Taurus, like a bonus luminary for Taurus. The second house is Taurus in astrology, and it is the gateway to Hades, is what it's referred to as. It is definitely Persephone's kind of house. Of course, across when you go into, directly across is Scorpio, and that's the house of Hades. So Anyhow, what do we got here? This person is definitely a dog lover, and they've got like an absolute gorgeous, elegant dog that they own. I mean, because look at that. That's Adobe. It's beautiful. I fucking love the way they look. I think they're absolutely stunning creatures. It's not the only dog breed I like, but for, you know, if I was going to have a dog protecting my property or something, if I was, I would definitely have one of those. Because they just look fucking so badass. They're just so cool. Anyway, so we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Moon, and we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. These are definitely this person is very Taurus, very, and we have the Moon and we have the Moon. They have really Venus in Pisces, okay? Definitely very creative, very talented person, and they are absolutely the most sensuous person. I mean, the sex life is insane. It's like takes you to another place. Like you guys have a extraordinary spiritual bond that you have between each other. There is something to do with the Venus and the lunar placements in your guys' synastry, but you guys are definitely coming together to heal. You heal one another. This person could actually be a healer because we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups in a career reading will often talk about doctors. It also talks about CEOs or high-level management positions and things like this, while the Queen of Cups is someone who is a nurturer. She's quite psychic. You know, she could be a healer, a counselor. You know, that's what I'm seeing here. But then the Four of Pentacles is here. We see that coffin and we have the lasers around it and it's in a vault and we have that gorgeous dog. I get the sense that this person has amassed a fuck ton of wealth, but they're very cautious about who they get involved with. They don't want to just hand their heart over to any old person. They're looking for their other half. They're looking for their counterpart, the one that lights them up. They don't want to just like share anything with any old person. They're not into fucking around, okay? They're not into spreading, you know, sowing their royal oats. I feel like that they already did that when they were younger and they're just so over it. This is a mature individual, by the way. This is king and queen. This isn't children here. This isn't young adults. This is adults, mature individuals that are taking part in this relationship here, okay? So this, if you are still young right now, this is not going to happen quite yet. It will occur when you have matured, when you are older, when you yourself have amassed some wealth, as well as completed, like you're on your career path and you're headed towards, you know, your future as to what the new direction. You're very watchful. And I feel like this person definitely could be watching you from a distance for a while before they get involved with you. There's something about this. They're definitely checking you out. They're watching you, you know, social media wise, something like this. They're definitely following your career and you. I get the sense. But they absolutely adore you. Okay, they're definitely infatuated. Okay, so when we have like Pisces energy, we have Venus energy and lunar energy involved here as Taurus energy. There is definitely like sensuality and like massive sexual chemistry. I get the sense this person's like cat-like, you know, the way that they move. They're very like sexy, just straight up very sexy. They do like to enjoy and take part in pleasures of the flesh, as well as the material realm of things, because we're dealing with Taurus here. They love good food. They love good company. They love to make love. They love to, you know, do all, like they collect really beautiful arts. They dress really nice. They have a nice aesthetic. Their house is like really beautiful. They care about these kind of things. So earthy, practical, steadfast, productive, fertile, tactile, ampile, worthy, ripe, pleasure-seeking, oh yeah, sensuous, absolutely lit with the sensuality, because we have the Pisces and the Taurus. I mean, come the fuck on, y'all. That's a double hitter, okay? Maybe this person has their sun in the second house. Two, maybe they're a Pisces, maybe they're a Taurus rising or something like this, you know, who knows, okay? I've known a few Taurus, my son is a Taurus rising. So yeah, you know, there's definitely heavy Taurus and heavy Pisces, heavy 12th house and second house stuff going on with your person. Pleasure-seeking, sensuous, blooming, solid, possessive, tenacious, loyal, patient, and deliberate. Yep, absolutely. For Chiron, it says healing powers, growth, amends, release, personal development, inherited issues, self-doubt, generational trauma, shame, sensitivity, forgiveness, superpowers, divinity, cleansing, softness, and pain. You guys hurt each other pretty good in a past life, and now you're making amends in this life. Most definitely, okay? With the moon here, it's like the forgiveness, Pisces energy, yes. Sensitivity, yes. Both of these. This person's so psychic. Maybe that's why they're really good at their career. People who are very psychic and they apply it to the workplace, they are very successful. The best investors are usually pretty fucking psychic, y'all. Okay. The ones who make the best career choices, no matter what their field is. Maybe they're in a creative field. Maybe they're an actor, an actress, or in the music industry or something like this. They trust their gut and they follow it. And when they do, it doesn't let them down. But when I feel like that they have learned lessons from the past where they've trusted other people and they went against what their intuition was telling them and it fucked them. You know, it's like it messed things up. In this case, I get the sense where this person has reached a level of maturity now where they really do believe in their intuition and they trust their gut. And I get the sense that, you know, this person is, oh God, absolutely beautiful. Okay. Their face is gorgeous. They are good looking. And, I think people assume shit about them because of that, because this is masculine energy I'm picking up here. Because of the way they look, people assume they're going to be like a certain way, but they're actually extraordinarily strong and badass. It's surprising. Like people don't expect what's coming. When it hits them, they're like, holy shit. Taurus is very patient. And anybody who has Mars in Taurus will know, because I have this placement, will know what this is about. We're very tolerant and we're very accepting and we take our time. I mean, it takes a lot to piss us off, especially if you're a Mars and Taurus person and then you're a Pisces on top of it, like a Pisces sun. It takes a lot to get us pissed. But once you've crossed the line, you're fucked. Like you're really fucked. We are coming at you and we're not stopping till you're fucking hamburger. And it's vicious, like really fucking vicious what happens. But we are very forgiving and we're very tolerant and we understand humans are humans. They're fucking stupid a lot of the time because we're all learning and we're all growing. Okay, we do dumb shit sometimes. Okay, yeah, we get that. Okay, because the Pisces is the elevated consciousness, that divinity. Okay, where you've been here a million times before, honey. This ain't your first rodeo. Okay, funny, I'm talking about bulls and rodeos, right? So you've been through the ringer. So you're more tolerant and more patient than most. But let me tell you, once you've crossed the line and this person has just pushed your button for the last fucking time, you're done with them. It's door slam time. Fuck off. Bye. And then, attack. Okay. The attack will come and then the ghosting. It just won't, you're done. You're fucking done. That's just what happens. And I get the sense this is how your person is. Absolutely. Some of you can relate to what I'm saying as well, and it could apply to you. All right, that being said, we have Venus love influence, which is fabulous. Strong attraction and capacity for love, putting a high priority on looks. There's something about this. Absolutely, like literally, this is one of those kind of people that even men have crushes on this person, okay? Like the same sex. It's like there could be the most masculine fucking dude in the world and they'll just be like, damn, that guy's hot. They even appreciate that because, it's like this person who's so damn good looking and so charming that even everyone finds them attractive. Okay. It's one of, trust me, it's one of those kind of things. So strong attraction and capacity for love, putting a high priority on looks, passionate sex life. Oh yeah. The sex is going to be epic. Again, when you're dealing with someone who's highly intuitive, we just know like what to do, when to stop, when to apply pressure, you don't even have to fucking say anything. We just can pick up on your shit and your vibe. Getting relationship counseling, shared pleasure, high love compatibility. You think? So we have moon influence, very emotional. Partner may be like your mother, Fertile time for having children. Jesus, why is children coming up so much lately? Your relationship is going through a new phase. Desire to feel safe. Make sure your needs are being met. Watchful. New direction. I get the sense that, yes, this is one of these kind of situations where I feel like this person is going to be like, okay, are you going to meet their needs? You know, are you going to fulfill that? And they are very watchful of that when it comes to developing any kind of new relationship. To me, that's just fucking smart. It's intelligent. It's not rushing into something that's going to fucking poop out. Especially when you get to a certain age, it's like, you don't have time for all that bullshit. You know, it's like, life is fucking short, folks. Let's have some maturity here and grow the fuck up. Not fucking around. I actually kind of pity people who like are still like trying to play the field. Like when they get like up there in age, it's like, what are you doing? You know, if they're comfortable and they're happy like that, that's fine, whatever. But you're playing, your pool is becoming much more shallow with each year that passes. I don't know. It's not my bag. But then again, I have Saturn in the 5th, so that'll do it to you. All right, so there's definitely a high connection here, okay? I want to savor every last drop of you. Oh, yeah. That's totally how this is. And they're going to take the time, and I get the sense that, again, they're highly intuitive, they're very empathetic, and if they are happen to be in the, it's like this person is like a badass business person or own a company, or else they're like in the medical field, okay? There's where this is headed here. But if they're a doctor, they are really good. And it's like one of those kind of doctors where it's like really hard to get in to see them. Like they are not accepting any patients anymore because they're so fucking good at what they do. They actually help people. You are going to be, once you take this new direction in your life, and I get the sense this could have to do with something that has to do with finance for you in particular. And I feel like, you guys could be very, very good with money. If you are indeed, this person could actually, like this is high level management CEO, and you yourself could be, if you're not in the medical field, you could definitely be one of these kind of people who does finance, and you're really good with finance. Because the Four of Pentacles can show someone who's like kind of like a Scrooge, or else somebody who's extraordinarily good with money. And with all this water energy, I feel like you're extraordinarily creative and emotionally connected to what you do. Maybe perhaps in the future here, you're going to be that strong intuitive who really trusts their intuition. And because of this, you're going to amass quite an amount of wealth. And you can help others to do that as well. So, I mean, you can help heal people financially. That is a valid thing. And we need people like this who can help us to be financially healthy. You have to have money to survive in the world. You have to. That is just the facts of life. You have to do that. When you are mentally and spiritually healthy, you usually are financially healthy as well. And sometimes people have some struggles and they have some ups and downs when it comes to finance, and learning to maybe trust, because we have all this water, and have faith that everything's going to work out, and believe in yourself a little bit more to become more financially. Maybe this is like something that you guys will end up doing. You will be helping people to be financially healthy, as well as, I just feel like there's like a gentle energy here that is very loving and compassionate. No matter if it's the finance sector or the healthcare sector, I just feel that you guys have much to give, and you can heal people, either, like I said, one of the two, or both, maybe even, very interesting stuff. I mean, yeah, guys, very, very interesting. Just make sure, I get the sense, I want to say this, watch out for false gurus, I guess you could say. Be careful with what you're following, because it could turn you into, lead you down a path where you don't want to go, and it could mess with your finance. Because some of those people like to extort money from people, okay? And it's not healthy. Just watch yourself. Just be careful, okay? Be watchful of your future. Be aware. Trust the intuition. Trust your gut, okay? But you have somebody who is definitely lovey. and you guys heal each other. It's fabulous. And you guys will have a very nice life. You will live I feel like very comfortably. It's not bad. Okay, guys. So make sure you follow along to find out more about this hottie right here over on my webpage, which is asaurelia.com. Go and head over there. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter so you don't miss a beat. And make sure to like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more readings, obviously. And also you can head over to my Patreon to catch bonus material. Obviously, I do stuff over there as well that is not posted here on YouTube, and as well as personal readings as well. So, and make sure to pick up a copy of my book so you don't miss out on that either. So thank you for being with me, and I will catch you next time. Okay, folks, for those of you who chose group 4, we're saving this one for the last. There's a little Easter egg here. I'm not going to point out what it is. If you want to find out, you're going to have to check out my book. And also head over to my website, okay, asaurelia.com. Please do sign up for the newsletter so you don't miss a beat. Also, I have the blog there where I'm going to be covering all the characters every week. I'm going to be adding some and their astrology, delving into the psychology a little bit about them, but it's not going to give too many. I'm not giving spoilers. Okay. Let me just put it that way. You're going to have to read it to find out. But this one is near and dear to my heart, most definitely. Okay. For those of you who have selected him, sigh. Anyway, this is going to be your reading. Let's set this hottie aside and let's take a look at the string of fate. Who is this person on the other end of your string of fate here that's coming towards you? Let's find out, shall we? Oh, damn. We have the Justice card. Hello. We have the 10 of Cups. Damn. We have the 8 of Cups, and we have the Sun. Fascinating shit. This is definitely your other half, okay? We have Neptune with Dreams, the Alchemist, Virgo. Okay, I'm already seeing this, like, you're probably dreaming of this. This is so fucking appropriate. I can't even believe it. You could be dreaming about this person before you actually meet them. Okay, you probably have known for years that you were going to run into this person. I also am going to mention that this totally flashed through my head, and this came up in another group too. Okay, this person is Pluto and Libra. That's going to be their generation. Okay, they're going to be a part of the Pluto and Libra generation, which is Generation X. Okay, guys. And this is the Happy Family card. This is much satisfaction. So good. They're going to help you to follow your dreams and pursue your goals. I don't see, and because we have the Sun here, this is not like, if there was like some negative shit here, I would be like, oh, well, maybe you're not going to be with this person forever and you're going to move on. But in this case, because with the 8 of Cups, this could be pursuing your goals, pursuing spiritual, like a new spiritual path. This could be like you are pursuing your dreams. You're going after your goals, what you want. Being with this person is going to help you to do that. We have Virgo, Alchemist. This is so fucking funny. I can't even. This person is probably really good with plants. They're a good manifester. They're good with alchemy. There's something to that there, okay? They can make shit happen. What they touch turns to gold, honey. But you guys are extraordinarily, as a couple, like this person is extraordinarily creative. They have like maybe they have Neptune on the MC. Okay, this is a placement that can indicate somebody who is, very good, like filmmaking, or they could do something like acting or writing or God, it's so fucking crazy. Something like this, okay, where I get the sense where it's just something very extraordinarily creative, okay? Anything Neptune-like, they're very good at this, okay? And it's funny because Neptune is the modern ruler of Pisces, and then we have Virgo, which is the opposite end of the wheel to Pisces. Virgos and Pisces learn a lot from each other, okay? Pisces has all that dreamlike quality, that connection to the divine that Virgo does not have, okay? But Virgo has the practicality and the groundedness that Pisces needs. So you guys, I get the sense that, as a couple, you guys definitely balance each other out. And again, we have Libra, the scales, justice. You guys totally balance each other out. It's like you guys are perfect for each other. You help each other to excel and follow your dreams, achieve your goals. There's much satisfaction emotionally between the two of you. The sun is shining on you. This person could even help you and I can't believe I'm saying this. Could push you into fame. They could, like, within your field, like, you will be the top of your field. This person is going to help you get there. Okay. We also have innocence, and we have manifesting. Look at that. I get the sense this person is extremely good at manifesting, and straight up you are manifesting them. You're bringing this on by pursuing your goals and following your dreams. You are bringing this person into your life straight up by just doing that. It's like kicking it into overdrive. It's starting the engine, you know, pun intended. Yeah, very interesting. We also have, I am seduced by the amount of power you have over me. It's more like, I am surprised by the amount of power you have over me. I get the sense that some of you are extraordinarily independent individuals. And this person, I mean, I get the sense that they feel like seduced by you. I mean, you guys are totally seduced by each other. I'm not fucking surprised. Okay. Anyway, there's definitely that. They're enthralled. Okay. Like, you are the sun, like, you glow like this, and like vice versa. Okay. You guys definitely bring much. This is the other half. This is the one. This is the person who is, you're equal. You're meant to find each other. You're meant to, I get the sense that your Juno placement could be in Libra, or if it's not in Libra, it's at a Virgo degree, or it could be in Virgo, but definitely I feel like that Virgo degree. There's something about Virgo degrees here within your chart. I get the sense this person's really fucking good with, like, I don't know, like herbal medicine, like, again, read the book. I don't know. Anyway, so we have the 11th house for our love. Oh, we have 3 cards here. Holy shit. That is so fucking funny. We have Pluto with love influence, and we have Capricorn. This is through the career. There's part of your community, like through your networking. Oh, you were so meant to fucking meet this person. This is like kind of like a Pluto influence. Like, when you meet Pluto people, when they come into your life, they are going to fucking transform you. Now, when Pluto people come into your life that are, that's going to fucking transform it, and like, you're going to feel a lot of pain, but you will rise above it like the phoenix rising from the ashes, and you will become a stronger person for it. But I don't get the sense that this is a negative thing at all. We have the sun involved here, y'all. This is no joke. This is your time to shine. I get the sense. When you start pursuing your goals and your dreams, and Capricorn is the 10th house, our career. The 11th house is our social networks. Often the 11th house can indicate income and money, especially through groups or friends that you benefit from. Okay. And I get the sense this could be like you manifested this person. So let's take a look at these 2 cards before I start reading these. Okay. So Neptune, it says imagination, memories, the subconscious, self-sacrifice, ideals, universal love, visions, meditation, spirituality, compassion, empathy, fantasies, escapism, the ether, enchantment, confusion, veils, and magic. This person is definitely good, adept with magic, especially doing manifestation magic. Oh yeah. And then we have Virgo, the alchemist, methodical, aligned, ritualistic, efficient, insightful, healthy, dutiful, discerning, witchy, subtle, pure, refined, accurate, solitary, curatorial, critical, nervous, perfectionist. This person is most definitely a perfectionist. They kind of are they can become kind of reclusive, but this is when they do their best work, when they're solitary. They could be having introverted tendencies a little bit, but the reality, folks, is this. I don't give a shit if you're introverted or not. In order to succeed and be successful, you have to step outside your comfort zone, and you're going to have to deal with public and people. This person knows how to do it, even though they have, a reclusive introverted kind of tendencies where they just like to be, by themselves, or just have like a small group, a community of people around that they really feel comfortable with. I get the sense this person is kind of mysterious in that way. And, but they know how to deal with the public. They're so fucking good at it. Okay. And they know how to turn on the charm. They know how to do that, but they're there. They've reached their social threshold and they're like, okay, I'm done. I got to go home now. Bye. That kind of thing. I can so relate to this. So with the 11th house of love, and this is Aquarius energy, by the way. So what I'm seeing here, so we definitely have Virgo energy. We have Libra energy. We have Aquarius. We have a heavy air sign influence. Okay. So this person could have stelliums in an air sign. They could have heavy Libra placements. But then we have that Pluto with the love influence and Capricorn with love. This is very interesting. This person only picks high quality. They don't fuck around with garbage. They wait to see before they get serious with somebody to see, if this is the one, is this going someplace? Because we have Pluto and this is about intimacy. All right. And transformation. They're looking for that person, that other half that is quality, their mate. The 11th house is meet through friends, doing volunteer work, networking, friends first, polyamory, just platonic, no, similar goals, unusual or quirky lover, absolutely. But the just platonic, I get the sense with that showing up, what went through my head and just steamrolled through my brain there was that, oh, you're going to think this person isn't into you at first because they're kind of shy. But believe me, they're pining for your ass. Okay. So, and they're very cautious. This is wild. Okay. Pluto. I can't believe I'm telling you, you guys, the readings I've been doing lately have been so eerily correct and spot on. It's like, what the hell? I mean, even the, if you guys don't watch my reels or whatever they're called here, what is it called on fucking YouTube? I forget. Shorts, right? I can't keep up with this crap. Everybody has their own version of it and a different name. It drives me crazy. Anyway, with the shorts, I post every week. I post twice a week where I'm showing, a weekend message and then a week message. The stuff that I've been pulling out, it's astrological aspects that are actually occurring. It's what the hell is going on here? I mean, the synchronicities have just ramped up like crazy and things wild shit is happening all around me. Even yesterday, I was in an area for just a short period of time and I heard 4 names of characters, important ones from my fucking book in that location all at the same time. And let me tell you, if you've been on my website, you know that some of the names are quite common that I used, and there's a reason for that. It's just, I explain in the book, but some of them are not. They're not common names. And I was literally hearing 2 of the not common names, and they were actual people that were standing in front of me. It's what the fuck? This is so weird. So I get the sense, because we have that Neptune energy for you guys, this is what's going to happen before. When you're starting to pursue your dreams and you're starting to follow your actual path, what you're supposed to be on, and doing the thing you came to Earth in this lifetime to do, you're going to start experiencing this kind of shit like crazy as well. It's not just seeing numbers on a clock, y'all. Okay, that's just fucking, that's just barely scratching the surface. There's going to be actual events and things, and you'll be thinking of stuff, and then somebody's going to say it right in front of you, or it's going to be some random weird thing. Like my husband and I were talking about something, and it showed up on the screen in front of us, and we're like, what the fuck? That is so, and it's a generational thing. That's not a common thing now. And it was from our childhood. So we're like, what the hell? I mean, this little things like that shows you, it's like the divine, it's like your guides showing you you're on the right path. Pluto love influence, fated love, exploring your sexuality. Yes. And remember what it said, polyamory, exploring your sexuality, pleasure in pain, intense connection, secrets brought to light, relationship ending, new love releasing your ex. So there you go. When a relationship is ending in your life and you're moving on from it and you finally get over your ex, because I get the sense that this is going to happen before you meet this person. That's when they come in, okay? Hidden desires, starting over. You're going to be going through a phase when this person comes in where you're just totally, completely, you're transforming, you're starting over. With Capricorn love, it says values long-term partner. Absolutely. People who have heavy Capricorn placements, this is so fucking true of them. And I know because I'm married to one. His 7th house is, you know, really fucking impacted by Capricorn, and his moon and his Venus are in Capricorn. And this is a perfect description. Values long-term partner, needs reliable and faithful lover, moves slowly, keeps promises, serious match. Now it's kind of interesting that we're talking about this, but then we mentioned polyamory and exploring your sexuality. I get the sense one of the two of you have done this quite a bit before this happens. All right? Kind of interesting, yes? So, needs reliable, faithful lover, moves slowly, keeps promises, serious match. Hardworking, practical, about romance, can be shy. There it is. High expectations and enduring. This is something that's going to last. It's enduring. You guys are quirky. You're very interesting. You have definitely, and I'm going to just say it, whenever we have like a mutable sign, especially Pisces or Sagittarius, talk about freaky, okay? These two zodiac signs will end up in situations sometimes where you're like, what is happening? Especially when it comes to partnerships or sexuality and stuff like this. And you'll just be like, oh my God. And it's nothing planned. It just happens. It's just, you find yourself in these weird, strange predicaments, you know? It just happens. With the Libra energy though, okay, this is the 7th house. This is a marriage partner, straight up. But you guys are not, you're so intensely into each other, but you're not stuffy. You don't have like, you're not, I really feel like that Pluto moving into Aquarius, because this is Aquarius, is really triggering this to happen. And Capricorn is the 10th house. It has something to do with your career. This person is coming into your life. And you know what's interesting, because we talked about some pretty wild sexcapades here, you know, with what was mentioned, but then we have this innocence there where it's like there's this pure, vulnerable, like innocent love that exists here. It's very youthful. It's very beautiful. It's like being with this person, you're going to feel 10 years younger. You know, it's going to feel like you're high on life when you're with them. They are the person who completes you. It is much satisfaction, happy family. Like you guys probably talk about having kids one day or something, but you're not in a hurry to do it. It's just like, this is the person you want to have a family with. And it's very interesting energy here, but you've manifested this person. You've been working hard to manifest them into your life. And you are going to, again, Pluto is about power. Capricorn is Saturn energy, you know, and it's very powerful as well. Those two outer planets are extraordinarily powerful. And of course, Saturn rules Aquarius and Capricorn. That's kind of wild, yeah? Because Saturn is the original ruler of Aquarius. And I have found it does matter more than Uranus. Uranus is like, it's the higher octave of Mercury, but it's like, you can't predict Uranus at all. Okay. You just never know what you're going to get. It's like fucking Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. It's spontaneous. It's like sudden shit. I feel like when you're busy doing your life and like going about working and stuff like this, and you're just enjoying your life, unexpectedly, this person will fall into it as well. So pay attention to your dreams. Make sure you're dream journaling. Again, head over to my website, asaurelia.com, and check out my about. And you'll see how I've used my dreams and how I've pursued mine through dreams. It's fucking kind of crazy. Yeah, make sure that you are checking that out and you get a copy of the book. So, I mean, I'm not kidding you guys. This group definitely, you're going to be kind of blown away when you read this. Which again, you can purchase a copy. Like there's a link through my webpage. There's also one in the drop down box below, but I mean, you won't be bored. That's for sure. So thank you guys so much for being with me. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you don't miss a video from me. If you'd like to check out more readings by me, you can head over to my Patreon. I also do personal readings over there as well. So thank you guys, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.